In a quiet little village lived Ram Lal and his wife Shreya Devi. Their world was simple, filled with tradition and the love of their son Rajiv. Rajiv, who worked in the bustling city, found love in a place far different from his home. He met Anushka, a woman as beautiful as she was bold, with a modern mind and a spirit that couldn't be tamed. Their romance was a whirlwind, and before long, Rajiv married her and brought his new bride back to the village. The moment Anushka stepped over the threshold for her Griha Pravesh, whispers followed her like a shadow. The village women gathered, their eyes wide. "Look at her. She looks just like a city girl," one murmured. "Neither her clothes nor her manners are like ours." Anushka heard them, but she just scoffed. "These are all old-fashioned things," she'd say with a wave of her hand. "I live life my own way." Her mother-in-law, Shreya Devi, a woman of grace and patience, tried to guide her gently. "My daughter," she would say softly, "we are simple village people. Here, respect comes from upholding our traditions." But Anushka's ears were closed to her words. It was as if she saw their customs not as a source of pride, but as chains holding her back. Slowly, like a crack spreading across a wall, Anushka's modern attitude began to fracture the peace of the household. The home that was once filled with harmony now echoed with arguments. She would interrupt the elders when they spoke, a sign of great disrespect in their culture. She'd argue openly with her father-in-law, Ram Lal, leaving him speechless. Worst of all, she began to poison Rajiv's mind against his own parents, turning him away from the very people who had raised him with unconditional love. One evening, the dam of Shreya Devi's strength finally broke. She collapsed in tears, her heart heavy with sorrow. "We welcomed her as a daughter," she cried, her voice trembling. "But she has made us feel like strangers in our own home." Her painful sobs reached Rajiv, and each tear felt like a blow to his heart. He saw the pain he had allowed to fester in his family. He went to Anushka, his voice filled with a quiet sadness. "Anushka," he said, looking into her eyes, "if you can't respect the elders who gave me life, then what meaning is left in our love?" His words, simple yet profound, struck a chord deep within her. For the first time, tears welled up in Anushka's eyes as the weight of her actions crashed down. She saw the trail of pain her selfishness had left behind, hurting everyone who had tried to love her. The next morning, the sun rose on a changed woman. Anushka walked quietly to where her mother-in-law was sitting. She knelt down, touching Shreya Devi's feet in a traditional gesture of deep remorse and respect. "I'm sorry," she whispered, her voice choked with emotion. "Please forgive me. I promise to honor our family, our traditions, and the respect you all deserve." Shreya Devi's heart melted. She lifted Anushka up and held her close, a loving smile gracing her lips. "My dear daughter," she said warmly. "A true daughter-in-law is not one who breaks a family apart, but one who weaves it together with love and care." From that day forward, a new chapter began. Anushka embraced the life of the village not as a burden, but as a blessing. She learned the customs, shared in the chores, and listened to the elders with an open heart. The transformation was miraculous. The very same people who had once whispered and called her the shameless daughter-in-law now spoke of her with admiration. "She is the pride of this house," they'd say with a smile. "Our daughter-in-law, Anushka." This story reminds us of a timeless truth. No matter how much the world changes, the core values of respect for our elders, truth, and kindness will never go out of style. The person who brings love and respect into a home doesn't just live in it. They become its heart, its true pride. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more beautiful stories. We'll see you in the next video.